right, so there's more to skin and disorders of the skin than just cancer. So let's take a look at some of the other things that might occur. Now, this isn't a comprehensive list. It really is just meant to give you an overview of some of the different types of skin disorders, and particularly how medical terminology plays into your understanding of what those are when you're just reading them on the page. Let's take a look at the word necrosis. Necrosis. Again, attempt to break this down by yourself before you see our solution. So in the term necrosis, there is no prefix. There is a root term, necro, N-E-C-R-O, which refers to death. OSIS or osis as a suffix is an abnormal disease. So if we put this together, necrosis refers to an abnormal disease causing death. And so what we're going to see is that the skin itself starts to die because of a disease. I do want to give you a quick warning that I am going to show you a picture of necrosis, but this may be bothersome to some folks because it can be a little bit graphic. So what we're looking at here is when something turns this very dark gray to black color, that is skin that has died, right? Skin that has blood vessels to it appears pink, nice little undertone, a lighter color, and then once it goes this very dark color, right, that tissue no longer has any blood supply to it. It is dead, and unfortunately, it does have to be removed at this point. Word, keratosis. Keratosis. Again, try to break it down yourself, and then we'll take a look at some pictures. We'll discuss what it is. So the word keratosis does not have a prefix. It does have a root term, kerato, which refers to being hard in nature, right? Keratin is a hard substance. Osis is the suffix that refers to an abnormal disease. And the term keratosis means an abnormal disease that hardens the outer layer, so making something more hard than it should be. So here we see a microscopic view of what keratosis is, and generally that outer layer of the skin lays flat, so you can see that stuff towards the top of the screen, and this just causes an extra buildup. What it looks like is hard patches on the surface of the skin. They're not serious. It is not cancerous. It's not dangerous. It just may feel or look a little bit odd at the surface of the skin. Take a look at the term ankia. Ankia. See if you can break it down yourself. We'll talk our solution. All right, so there is no prefix found in this term. Ankio is the term for a nail. So you're looking at a fingernail, a toenail, but ankio is that term. And IA means pertaining to. So ankia just refers to a nail, pertaining to the nail. Next up, let's talk about mycosis. Mycosis. Go ahead and see if you can break this down by yourself first. Hit pause, come back for the solution. Okay, so there is no prefix in the term mycosis. There is a root term, myco, M-Y-C-O. So the C here is important, as you'll see with other medical terms. And M-Y-C-O, myco, refers to a fungus of some sort. Our suffix here is osis, which is an abnormal disease. So mycosis refers to an abnormal disease, and it's usually caused by a fungus. So things like athlete's foot, right, would be considered a mycosis disease. All right, onychomycosis. We're now going to put those two things together. And remember that the nails are part of that integumentary system, and myco referred to a fungus.